Welcome back to everything, Burning Dog fans. Apparently these foxes are not large enough to speak to the lamppost here, so I'm going to try being something else and let them wander off.
So the moment you see that intervals, that space is connective, you can understand at once how you are not just
It's just unsafe.
to be exclusively defined as a flash of consciousness that occurs between two eternal darknesses. That you consider that in the darkness that comes before your birth, there was no you, and in the eternal darkness that follows your death, there is likewise no you. And I'm going to discuss these matters not by appealing to any special spooky knowledge, as if I had been traveling on the higher planes and knew all my previous incarnations and therefore could tell you authoritatively that you are much more than this individuality. I'm going to do it on a basis of complete common sense, that everybody has access to the facts.
What? Now I'm a convoy. I want to know what it says about old car. Oh yeah, this crazy shit. Oh, I guess it'd be V for vehicle, huh? Oh, well done, me. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Old car, an old vehicle that's still chugging along. A school bus is a type of bus specifically designed, manufactured, and used for student transport, carrying students to and from school, home, and school events. School buses provide an estimated 10 billion student trips every year. School buses in North America are distinguished from other bus types by design characteristics mandated by federal and state regulations. Federal safety standards in the United States and Canada require school buses to be painted school bus yellow and to be equipped with specific warning and safety devices. If you are not from one of those countries, let me pass along that, oh, actually it's in the wrong spot. That stop sign on the side there extends out, and it's supposed to be just behind the driver's door, or driver's window, rather, to indicate that you're not supposed to pass a school bus when it's doing its thing. I've escaped. I think this would be much better off over here. It's the toilet ring. Oh god, why did that happen? I'm gonna be honest, I thought the gas station was gonna be an individual item. I'll have to do it now to foxes every so often, because I made a bunch of them. sorry about that. Just needed to set something up. And yes, it involved the dance of the toilets. The building really wants my attention. Ow, dude. Nah, not yet. This building doesn't like me, and that one across the street does. Oh no, this is happening. So the white office building doesn't like the factory. I thought it was going to be an apartment building, because, you know, people don't like it when loud factories and shit are nearby their homes. Your industrial building. And now the industrial building deserves to be over here. Yeah, there we go. Right on top of the other one. I'm glad. Well, there's an appropriate metaphor for the way I was feeling earlier today. I wonder what happens if I become the sun and then transform into a giant garbage can. No, I'm a turd. Wait, I bet those flies will, I'm literally turd. It's not like feces or anything. I totally thought, okay, fine. Other. Turd. A turd is a solid waste product from an animal digestive tract, discharged through the anus of cloaca through a process called defecation. Urine and feces together are called excretia. I am very sorry I looked into that. I see urchin in here. With, like, sand chunk and skin flake. I actually remember now. I encountered that when I was at tardigrade size. Sea urchins, or urchins, are small, spiny, globular animals that, with their close kin, such as sand dollars, constitute the class Echinoidea, sorry, I butchered that, of the Echinoderm phylum. Echinoidea. Fine, okay. The shell, or test, of sea urchins is round and spiny. Common colors include black and dull shades of green, olive, brown, purple, blue, and red. Sea urchins move slowly. I didn't know they moved. Feeding primarily on algae. Sea otters, starfish, wolf eels, triggerfish, and other predators hunt and feed on sea urchins. Their roe is a delicacy in many cuisines. That would be their eggs. The name urchin is an old word for hedgehog, which sea urchins resemble. Now, for the younger members of the audience, this is a VHS tape. You play it in a VCR. You know, it has just occurred to me for the first time in my life, I don't know what that stands for. Screw you too, flashlight. That's a hell of a thing to say. There we go. VHS. The Video Home System is a standard for consumer-level use of analog recording on videotape cassettes. Everyone just called them tapes. It was developed in the 1970s. From the 1950s, magnetic tape video recording became a major contributor to the television industry via the first commercialized videotape recorders, VTRs. At that time, the devices were used only in expensive professional environments such as television studios and medical imaging for fluoroscopy. Fluoroscopy. In the 70s, videotape entered home use, changing the home video industry and creating the home video industry and changing the economics of the television and movie businesses. The television industry viewed VCRs as having the power to disrupt their business, while television users viewed the VCR as the means to take control of their hobby. In the 80s and 90s, at the peak of VHS's popularity, there were videotape format wars in the home video industry. Two of the formats, VHS and Betamax, received the most media exposure. VHS eventually won the war, succeeding as the dominant home video format throughout the tape media period. I find it really neat, in an amusing kind of way, that if you go back and... I need to be something faster. As soon as I unlock running... I don't know what that is. I'm gonna hang around this area so I can find out. Oh, it's a cigarette butt. So yeah, in the, back in the day when they first introduced, fine. It's not actually... Oh, right, because I haven't done the thing yet. Duh. Your toy train track. Nah, I'm good. Well, that's annoying. I lost a ring the other day. Somewhere in my room, but my room is kind of a disaster, and, it's very small, so... Oh, I didn't lose a wedding ring, at least. Yee. Where's that turd I was earlier? Let's just leave it in there for safekeeping. Oopsie. What are you guys, anyway? Lima beans? Well, now I'm just stuck. Oh! Oh no, I'm here again. What the hell is that? Oh no! It looks like a head crab! Oh, okay. Getting distracted. Yeah, when they first introduced, like, videotapes at home, there are a lot of, like, open letters I've found where they, talk about it like it's going to be the end of the movie industry. They talk about it in the same exact way that executives talked about torrenting in the early 2000s. We are creepy friends. Those aren't arachnids, they only have 6 legs. Oh, no, sorry, I thought those were mandibles at the front, but no. I can see they have smaller mandibles attached directly to the front of their faces. Oopsie, wrong buton. Hi there, I'm a random string of genetic code. What's up with you? Well, no, I was kidding. We cannot be friends, but maybe if I do... Oh no, that's it. Oh, it's me! If I descend into, DNA. Let me avoid that for the time being, and, sorry.
Life is a pattern of immense complexity. And what you call yourself as a living organism, say, I am my whole body at the very least. Now, what is that body? That body is recognizable, and I recognize my friends when I meet them again, and you recognize me. Although the last time any of you saw me, I was absolutely something entirely different from what I am now. Just as the flame of a candle is never a constant. A flame of a candle is a stream of hot gas. Only you say the flame of the candle as if it were a constant. Well, it is a recognizably constant pattern. But in exactly the same way, we are all constant patterns. And that's all we are. The only thing constant about us at all is the doing rather than the being. It's the way we behave, the way we dance. Only there's no we that dances. There's just the dancing. There is no thing that whirlpools. There is the whirlpool. And in the same way, each one of us is a very, very delightfully complex undulation of the energy of the whole universe.
Jelly beans! Oh, that's wonderful. You know, I kind of want to know what it says about the what? Okay, that's considered getting bigger. Possibly because it's alive. I don't know. Oh, I'm stuck in here again. No, I got out somehow. Roach. Cockroaches are insects of the order Blatodiae, which includes termites. Which also includes termites. I thought I was going to rattle off a list. About 30 cockroach species out of 4,600 are associated with human habitats. Great. Well, at least there's a lot that aren't. About 4 species are well known as pests. The cockroaches are an ancient group, dating back at least as far as the Carboniferous period, some 320 million years ago. Cockroaches are somewhat generalized insects. They are common and hardy insects, and they can tolerate a wide range of environments from Arctic cold to tropical heat. They are popularly depicted as dirty pests, so the great majority of species are inoffensive and live in a wide range of habitats around the world. We are friends. What happens if I do this? Oh, you know. Oh, no, that's a roach. I was going to say, it does seem a bit weird to have just one ant. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be... nothing. Huh. Well, there's the timer. So, let me just become this flashlight. Try not to roll into shit, and, what am I doing? Flashlight. A flashlight, often called a torch outside North America, is a portable handheld electric light. Usually the source of the light is a small incandescent light bulb or light-emitting diode, LED. A typical flashlight consists of a light bulb mounted in a reflector, a transparent cover, sometimes a cover combined with a lens, to protect the light switch and reflector, a battery, and a switch. These are supported and protected by the case, and they sound like this when they turn on. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. We got this little flashlight on my desk in case of power outages. And, I just thought that was funny. I don't know. The invention of the dry cell and miniature incandescent electric light bulbs made the first battery-powered flashlights possible around 1899. That's the year Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place. Today, flashlights use mostly incandescent lamps or light-emitting diodes and run on disposable or rechargeable batteries. Some are powered by the user turning a crank or shaking the lamp. I had one where I turned a crank when I was a kid. I had one where, No, you didn't turn a crank. You pumped a little handle on the side. But it sounded like it was, revving something up inside, so... and some have solar panels to recharge a battery. In addition to the general-purpose handheld flashlight, many forms have been adapted for special uses. Head or helmet-mounted flashlights, designed for miners and campers, leave the hands free. Some flashlights can be used underwater or in flammable atmospheres. What do you have to say, big guy? Word. So that'll about do it for this episode of everything. I'm probably coming back to this at some point, so let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me do. Should I go back to the alien planet? Head out to the Arctic? Investigate new kinds of planets, or try to find my way back to the subatomic level? Let me know. And, hope you guys have a great day. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on my next video, which will, almost certainly be a return to Let's Play Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. Later!